box. Mickey Barron, former Hartlepool United captain and fullback, alongside me here in the commentary box this afternoon. Thank you for listening to us and being with us wherever you are this afternoon. And Mickey, a chance for Pools to really test himself against a top side in this division.
Yeah, he's got a chance to put this in on goal and test Dixon right in the first few moments.
Hartigan, a two-man wall, it beats the wall and it beats Joel Dixon, but doesn't find the right side of the post. It goes wide.
But he's impressed me with the first few moments of the game.
Barnet, the ball back out on this left-hand side with Hartigan, down to Akimo. A shot from distance that is always rising and actually breaks part of the advertising board above. He's on the bench, the former Hartlepool United striker. As Aduro intercepts Terrell Adjamang, the two new signings for Pools, combining. Ferguson goes back to his goalkeeper, just had his foot tread on there by Odonka. Did you just have a steward come up to try and talk to you while you were on the radio?
Yeah, they were asking if we...
Well, that thought, Odonka, the shot that trickles through and into the back of the net. Hartlepool United go behind after just 12 minutes. And it was Gatlin Odonka for his third goal of the campaign. The 19-year-old sees his shot trickle painfully past Joel Dixon. And it is the visitors who take the lead. Pools 0, Barnet 1.
Yeah, it was another poor clearance from Dixon. It's probably his third or fourth already today where he hasn't struck the ball properly and it's dropped into midfield. One pass then through and link-up play to the striker who
circulates around the ground. Throwing goes short to Pritchard, lifted back into the penalty area on a reset, heads it away. Now Cooper has some space to run into as he's urged forward. Cooper looks for a diagonal ball into the path of Dizarue and finds him. He's got Akimo for company. Dizarue tries to wriggle his way from his marker. His shot comes in, it's a tame effort in the end. And it's a comfortable save for Josh Keeley. Oxford City 0, Aldershot 1. Everywhere else goalless apart from here where it is Pools 0, Barnet 1. Aduro, clearance from the edge of his own D, flicked on header from Adjamang. Dizarue controls the ball on his chest but was thrown to the turf as he did so. Here's Paul Johnson, left hand side, finds Pritchard towards the corner flag, deep inside the Pools half of play. Back out to the right hand side, Hull Johnson's cross takes a deflection off Featherstone. An opportunity for Barnet to try and double the lead, a shot that is high and wide. Throw into Barnet, parallel with the Pools penalty area. Hull Johnson, heavy touch but gets it back. Now out to Hartigan. Cross delivered into the area, Stead collects it, turns on the pivot and his shot is crowded out. Comes all the way through to Corker. Looking for some runners and bodies inside the box, floating to the back post. Odonka with a header and over the crossbar by some margin. And it remains Pools 0, Barnet 1.
It's going to take something different rather than that one ball over the top to get somebody in on those free kicks.
Throw into Barnet. 2.5 minutes left to go till half time. And it is the visitors on the attack. Hull Johnson with a good delivery to the front post, headed away by Lacey, helped on by Ferguson up into the grey afternoon sky. Touch towards Odonka, who turns on a Arise, wide to the left hand side towards a corner flag, and on a Arise goes in heavy on Odonka. And that's a needless free kick because Odonka was heading towards the corner flag.
I think that's a sort of foul that as a manager, Rob, really frustrates you because that is things you work on with defenders all the time.
Hartigan with the free kick. It's at an acute angle. And he's found a win! An incredible goal from Anthony Hartigan, wide on the left hand side. He curled it to the back post. Joel Dixon leaped for it and got nothing but thin air. It found a way into the back of the net, and Hartlepool United find themselves 2-0 down with 44 minutes on the clock right before the break. Pools are dealt yet another blow. Final 15 seconds of the 5 minutes of stoppage time. There is a clutch of players under the nose of Joel Dixon towards his back post. The corner swung in right on top of Dixon, who does manage to punch it away this time. Hull Johnson to Corker, out left hand side. The cross is delivered, it is a good one. And Stead was there, but if Pools are going to get anything from this game, they need to make corners and set pieces count. Featherstone floats one into the area. A header from Adjumang, I think it was.
They're very impressed as well, Rob. They're very warm.
They are very good. Cook looking to deliver from a free kick for Desirou, who just puts it wide of the mark. That was the moment. That was a chance. And it is a corner to be taken by Ben Corker. A mass of bodies at the back post, but it goes to the front and it's defended by Pools. Forced Barnet back, comes out to Corker once more, gets a second chance to float it into the area. Dixon comes and doesn't get there. The follow-up shot is crowded out. Featherstone is able to clear. Cook can't keep hold of it. Stead instead gets it inside the D, and the shot just goes wide. The right-hand post of Joel Dixon. Hands placed on the hip. Pools, fans watching on. It is a good delivery. It falls to Cooper, whose shot goes through a crowd of bodies and takes a wild deflection and spins out to the far side and bobbles out. Altrincham was a prime example of that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's really poor in the first half. In the second half, it was like a different 11. Cook into Cooper from distance, thinks about the shot and does, but it's well saved by Josh Keeley. Away to his right-hand side, he held that well. To Honorise inside the centre circle. Back to Cook. There's just not an awful lot of movement at the top end of the pitch, but Desirou does well to turn. Dickinson is thrown down to the turf. Pretty much ends up landing on his head, Brennan Dickinson. 5 yards.
I think Dickinson's hitting this left-footed.
It's Cook, it's over the wall. Oh, and it's just wide of the mark. And the goalkeeper, Josh Keeley, picks it up inside the centre circle, out to this near side for Ferguson. Cook is calling for it, and he gets it from Ferguson onto his right foot. Thinks about the shot instead. He's going to try and pick the pass. He finds Adjumang, who's got acres of space on that right-hand side. Space and time to pick out the delivery. And Nicky Featherstone meets that delivery with a cushioned header into the back of the net. And 4,769 inside the ground this afternoon have had to wait until the 90th minute to have something to celebrate, but Featherstone provides it. The cross was from Adjumang out on that right-hand side and headed away by Barnet. Honorise picks it up on the halfway line, helps it on towards Adjumang, who somehow manages to keep it in, but Barnet pick up the loose ball. There's a ball over the top. Dickinson gets caught in two minds about coming for it, and there's a shot from distance that drops wide of the mark. But Dixon once again caught in two minds, didn't know whether to stop back or to come for it. In the end he did neither. He took out his own teammate and almost conceded a goal. Yeah, he'd made his mind up, he was coming for it, and I think the wind held it up a little bit and he got caught in that sort of in-between position, and was lucky that they didn't score from that. Pools are praying for the bounce of the ball here. 3 minutes have elapsed of stoppage time. The full-time whistle goes. Hartlepool United are handed defeat by third place Barnet. Their run of 3 home wins on the bounce comes to an end, and you can't really argue about the scoreline because Pools were second best today.